On 12th August 2025, the president was in Kakamega at Masinde Muliro University of Science and Technology grounds. It was the International Youth Day, and youths from all counties, ferried in different buses, they were on that ground. And there is something the president said that I want to paraphrase here. The president said that Kenya may not have the luxury of the gold mines like South Africa, may not have the luxury of the oil wells like Kuwait, Nigeria, and other oil producing countries. But Kenya is rich in young people. Kenya's greatest natural resource is young people. Kenya is blessed with young people. But what is the use of angry young people to a nation? What is the use of depressed young people to a country? What is the use of suicidal young people? What is the use of an angry young woman to the world? Many young people are depressed because what they have learned or what they know is just what is normal. Many young people are depressed. Many young people are struggling to be productive because all they know is what is normal. And most of what is normal is a lie. All they know, what they have learned in school, what they know about the legal system, what they know about the medical system, what they know about the political system, what they know about the economic system, what they know about the social system, what they know about even the food on their plate is all a lie. Most of what we call culture or what we call norm in 2025 is all lies. That's why young people are frustrated. They have spent a lot of their time, they have spent a lot of their resources, energy, and even money paying school fees, buying books, only to come out of the information that is not actually the truth. In fact, they have spent all their time climbing the ladder of life only to get on top and realize that it was all along lying on the wrong wall. That's why young people are frustrated. It all begins with the belief system. It all begins with the belief system. What is a belief system? Now, to understand a belief system, you need to understand the word system in general. When you hear the word system, which is commonly used, what comes into your mind? Well, the word system simply means any mechanism that takes in, conceives, utilizes, and then gives out. Any mechanism that involves something coming in and something coming out, it qualifies to be called a system. When you are in school, you learned about the systems of a human body. Some of those systems were the breathing system. You learned about the blood circulatory system. You learned about the digestive system. They are systems. Why? Because there is something coming in and there is something coming out. There is always input and output. When it comes to the breathing system, you take in oxygen, it gets utilized, and you give out carbon dioxide. So it qualifies to be called a system. When it comes to the digestive system, you take in food, it gets utilized, it gets digested and assimilated, and then you give out the solid waste. So it qualifies to be called a system. Any mechanism that takes in, utilizes, and then gives out. There is one system which I consider to be the most important system, but to my surprise, that it was never taught in class. And I think it is by design. And this is what we call the belief system. Now, others call it philosophy, others call it a paradigm, others call it mentality, but I want to use the word belief system because it is what defines it the best. What is a belief system? A belief system simply means the ideas you have accumulated since your childhood, and you have accepted them to be your original ideas. In essence, you have accepted them to be your truth. These ideas is what creates the mechanism that allows for your interpretation. Anytime you collect information from the environment, it is taken through this mechanism, which allows for interpretation. The information from the environment is fed into this mechanism, and then it gives you interpretation. So what is coming in is the information from your environment, and then what comes out is your interpretation. That's why it is called a system. It is a belief system. The window through which you see life, the window through which you approach life, the window through which you perceive life. It is very important because this is the system that makes you or breaks you. You can never live beyond your belief system. You can never become beyond your belief system. No matter how many PhDs you have, no matter how many degrees you have, no matter your connections, you can never live beyond your belief system. But it was never taught in school. I'm getting my point. It was never taught in school. So why is the belief system so important? And why is the belief system necessary when it comes to the subject of young people? Young people have been fed lies. The ideas that young people have accepted to be their truth is lies. What they know is not helping them. And we have to begin from the root, because everything else is just an outcome of your belief system.